Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back for another week at Tater Chip Racing Series, season number 4, race number 7. We are down in Virginia. Weather is perfect for racing. Langley Speedway. It was actually 1940s. It was a dirt race horse track. In the 1950s, it opened for stock cars. And then in 1968, it actually was paved, and you can fit almost 9,000 spectators here. It's a great place for racing, great place for Tater Chip Racing Series to come down and visit. Farmington Towing, got to thank you. Sweats Concrete out of Albion, got to thank you. So today, it's a little cloudy. Wind is 14 miles an hour. 45% chance of rain, but as of right now, the sun is shining, so we're good. And we have a guest announcer this week. He's actually getting a doughboy right now. He'll be up in the booth to go over heat race. Heat races are starting. Practice is going on right now. And as of right now, Ethan Guptill is our points leader. Rick Thompson Jr. is no longer racing as of right now. Michael Saylor out of Somerset, PA, he's in second. Cole Watts is right there, so he's looking for a good race tonight. Matt Mingo, of course. He's got 210 points. He's only over 20 points back. Austin Cook, Childs, Barker, Robinson, all fast guys in the top 10. 11th place, Douglas. Then Brian Conover, he's not here tonight. Justin Gayu is here, so that's awesome. Modry, he isn't here tonight either. A few guys couldn't make the trip. Weather is perfect for racing. Feature is going to be coming up later tonight, 125 laps. But first, our heat races. And as I've said before with Tater Chip Racing Series, there is no cautions for the heat races, just to keep the show moving. And top of the leaderboard in practice right now is Caleb Willett. He's out there. I don't know why he's not racing in the heats, racing in the feature, but we'll find out. Heats are next. Stay tuned. And we are ready. Heat races. Heat race number 1. On pole, driving the number 88, that's Adam Jocelyn. He's back with us this week. And to his outside, starting in the second position, our current points leader, driving the turn 4 automotive, number 14, that's Ethan Guptill. Starting in the third position, driving the number 44, out of Detroit, Maine, that's Chandler Myrick. To his outside, driving the number 28, out of Oxford, William Barker made the trip down. Next row, driving the number 43, that's Justin Gayu. And to his outside, top 5 in points, out of J, Maine, that's Cole Watts. And we have a newcomer down here this weekend, out of Easton, Maine, that's Keegan Kinney, driving the number 22. And to his outside, the man, the myth, the legend, Roy Sprague out of Lemoyne, Maine, driving the Trenton Bridge Lobster Pound. And ringing up the end of the field, the 00 out of Easton, Maine, that's Matthew Pangburn. And driving the EPI, number 41, out of Mechanic Falls, that's Austin Cook. And our guest announcer has made it up here. That doughboy looks good, Mr. Caleb Willett.
How's it going, Jeremy?
Good, buddy, good. Welcome to see you up here in the booth while we get these heat races underway.
Yeah, it's good to join you here. I don't get to do it very often, so I'm pretty excited to be here and share this race with you. I think it's going to be a good show tonight as we see Adam Jocelyn jump out to a very quick lead. I think you're going to find Adam's going to be very strong here tonight.
Yeah, Cole Watts is in the top 5 in points right now. He's just looking for a nice, good finish. Hopefully, maybe he can get past Ethan in the points. We'll see.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to go out there and run some laps and practice with these guys, and I think you're going to find after a little bit longer of a green flag run, they're going to get spread out. There's going to be some shuffling of positions. I think you're going to get out to that outside group. If you get put out there, I think you're going to find you're going to fall back quite a bit. But I think it's also going to make for some good heads-up racing. I think you're going to see some guys that we don't normally see. I think we're going to see some of them guys work their way to the front just because of the way that it shuffles back on the outside groove there.
Yeah, and as you can see right here, Ethan, he's in the 4th position. He's just settled in nicely, probably getting his tires all warmed up. He's only a few laps into the heat race.
Okay, you can see the different lines guys are running too. Cole's taking a nice wide swoop in and cutting down. Williams kind of staying dead center of that first lane and just kind of rolling around. And Ethan's running.
Cole sticking his nose in.
Oh,
him and Barker get turned around, but like I said before, there's no cautions in the heat races, so we're just trying to keep the show moving. Those boys are getting their cars going. Jocelyn's coming around now out of turn 4. We'll see if Cole is able to get it out of the way, and he does.
Yeah, good thought by Cole there. Just stay out of the way of the leaders and let them go, let them do their thing. You're clearly a lap down now, so you're not in it. You just keep it going and keep your points going.
Exactly, and if you have to make it to the pit to, get some repairs done, you go ahead and do that. But like he's doing here, he's just trying to stay out of the way of everybody.
Yeah, I've raced with Cole quite a bit, and Cole's a pretty heads-up racer. He's clean, he's fast, he's always fast. So it's always a pleasure to watch him here in the Tater Chip Racing Series.
Now we got a blimp view. This facility is so great. I wish it was twice on the schedule. I mean, there's only 6 degrees of banking. It's probably the flattest track that we have seen so far this year, besides Oxford. But it's a great facility down here.
Yeah, Jeremy, you mentioned Oxford. I feel like this place is a lot like Oxford, racing surface-wise. There's not a lot of grip, especially in that outside groove. So, like you see, Pangberg there trying to run the outside. It's not working for him as he collects the outside wall there.
Yeah, and it gives the opportunity for Chandler to get underneath and take the position away with only 3 laps to go. Coming to 2 to go now for Jocelyn. He's got a good run going. He's quick tonight.
Got a great lead. He's got a great lead out there. I don't think you'll find Adam will be far off the pace tonight.
And Ethan's right there. If he didn't have that mishap with Watts earlier in the race, who knows where he'd be. He's only a second back right now. The final lap here. Heat race number 1. Adam Jocelyn's gonna take the victory. Ethan Guptill second. Austin Cook 3rd. Myrick 4th. Cole Watts was a lap down, but like I said, he got out of the way perfect. Heat race number 2 is up next. Don't go anywhere. Caleb's just getting done his doughboy. We're ready for heat race number 2. Starting on pole out of Caribou 48, that's Jason Levac. And driving the number 50 out of Cornville, Paisley's Place, that's Bo Locke. Driving the number 17 out of Anson, Maine, that's Mr. TJ Moore. And to his outside, driving the number 99, that's Jake Plummer. Driving the number 11 on the inside row, Cam Childs buys your junk, that's Mr. Cam Childs. To his outside, driving the number 21 out of Augusta, Maine, G&E Roofing, that's Jeremy Douglas. Newcomer this week, driving the number 34 with a wicked cool paint scheme, that's Spencer Morse. And driving the number 51 out of Somerset, PA, Michael Saylor. And of course, driving the number 29 Farmington towing truck, that's Corey Robinson. We're ready for heat race number 2.
Had Jason Levesque out to a quick jump to the lead. Bo Locke still running that outside groove, giving TJ Moore all the room he can.
Yeah, Cam Childs is getting that position. He dives underneath the 50 of Bo Locke. Bo's trying to keep that outside lane going. Cam underneath that bumper or that bump in 1 and 2.
And he instantly throws it in beside TJ Moore, trying to get that position. Cam is wasting no time trying to get to the front. That boy wants to lead.
And that's just going to leave the door open for newcomer Spencer Morse. Hopefully he continues racing with Tater Chip Racing Series and follows us along.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Spencer can do here. Spencer's a past modified driver. I'm pretty sure he's got a couple championships under his belt. So Spencer's a pretty heads-up racing guy. I've watched him race a lot, and always fun to watch.
And that's what you're looking for here in the Tater Chip Racing Series. Like we've said in the past, we don't care if you're fast. We just want good heads-up racing, and that he's going to be one of them.
Look at Corey Robinson. Corey Robinson already up into the top 5 here. That boy is wasting no time going to the front.
He was fast in practice too. In the feature with the, tonight track's temperature is going to cool down a little bit. He's definitely going to have some speed.
Cam Childs taking the lead. Spencer Morse right there on his heels. He wants it too. Going to give Cam a little bump coming out of turn 2.
He's hugging that inside. He doesn't want to give it up. Morse all over him.
Cam's quick here on the short run, but you see he's got some damage on the right front already. And you can see the wheel input he's putting in. He's turning the wheel quite a bit, so I don't know how Cam's going to do on longer runs here tonight.
Yeah, that right front damage, I can't remember who he got into just a little bit earlier, but going to have to get that fixed before the feature comes. Spencer Morse, first week with Tater Chip Racing Series, already up to the 2nd position.
And right on his heels is Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor's made a big improvement this year. Huge improvement from last year. I think he's actually, 2nd, maybe 3rd in points right now?
Yeah, he's had some really good finishes. I think 10th is his worst, and that was North Wilkesboro, actually, and South Boston. But he's had a top 3, top 5, 6th place. I mean, he's going to nail it.
Yeah, he's become very consistent this year. And it's great to see. We love to watch people grow and evolve through the sport as Corey Robinson jumps to his inside to make a pass. Corey he's hungry. He's going to the front.
And Morris trying to get the position away with only 3 laps to go. He's underneath Cam. Cam gives him the spot. Not easy, though.
No, Cam is not going to go down without a fight. I've raced with Cam a lot in real life, and he's probably one of the hardest people to pass on the sim and in real life. But, man, it is fun racing with Cam.
And he's leaving the door open for Corey to get in there, too, with only 2 laps to go. Going to be coming to the final lap. Cam's trying to make that outside groove work. He gets way high in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I think you're going to find that the only way to run that outside groove is really pinching the inside guy. Get him down on the apron where they have to put a little bit more wheel on it and make them kind of fight a little harder on exit.
And coming to the checkers, that's Spencer Morse. Welcome to Tater Chip Racing Series and taking the heat win. And we are ready for the feature down here at Langley, Virginia. 125 green flag laps. And starting on pole, the number 88, that's Adam Jocelyn. Oh, hold on, race control. top 6 are going to the end of the field. Random invert. So now, starting on pole, and he's happy about it, the number 44, Chandler Myrick. To his outside, that's going to be the 99 of Jake Plummer. Second row back now, driving the 00 out of Easton, Maine. Newcomer last week, that's Matthew Pangburn. To his outside, the Cam Childs buys your junk, number 11, that's Cam Childs. Driving the the 59 out of Lemoyne, Trenton Bridge Lobster Pound, that's Mr. Roy Sprague. To his outside, driving the number 48 out of Caribou, that's Jason Levesque. On the inside row, driving the number 43, that's Justin Gayu. To his outside, driving the number 17 out of Anson, Maine, Mr. TJ Moore. Driving the number 28 out of Oxford, that's William Barker. To his outside, driving the number 21, G&E Roofing, that's Jeremy Douglas.
And starting in the 12th spot, Cole Watts out of J Maine. And to his outside, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Bo Locke with the Paisley's Place Chevrolet out of Cornville, Maine. Behind them, we have Spencer Morse starting in the 13th position. And they'll get double filed on the back here. Starting to his outside is going to be the number 22 of Keegan Kinney out of Easton, Maine. And starting in the 15th position, Corey Robinson out of Farmington with the Farmington Towing Chevrolet. Behind him, Austin Cook out of Mechanic Falls. And starting on the inside, position 17, Michael Saylor. To his outside, 18th, Matty Mingo. Adam Jocelyn dropping back to the end of the field. And Ethan Guptill, last week's winner, on the tail.
Green flag is out. Took a little bit to get everybody double filed. There's a little bit of scuffle up here in the front with Cam and Roy Sprague. Shuffles Jason Levesque to the outside groove.
Yeah, a little bit of jumble there on the start. It looked like the leaders actually got together, which is what caused that, but kind of shuffled back to the field. And like I said, I think it's going to single file out here and guys get spread out and wait for people to get shuffled and try to make passes that way. I think you'll see some of these guys we don't normally see get up to the field just because the way he shuffles you here.
Yeah, Matthew Pangburn is on the outside, but he's got plenty of room in to file in behind Cam for the 3rd position. He's been doing a really good job. A newcomer last week. He's up here in the top 3 right now. I know it's early, but good race for him so far.
Yeah, I think you're going to find Cam try to get that lead real quick and lead some laps. Cam likes to lead laps. As we watch Cole Watts push the 48 to the outside, and as you see the 48 of Jason Levesque fall backwards really quick.
Yeah, they left the door open for Corey to get underneath, and it's probably going to follow suit for the Michael Saylor, which is doing the same exact thing. Like you said, once you get into that outside groove, it's just you got to get down, or you're gonna go back 3-4 positions. Everybody's starting to single file now.
Adam Jocelyn already making a pretty good run up towards the front. He's moving. As Roy Sprague gets to put to the outside groove, and William Barker taking advantage. TJ Moore looking to do the same exact thing. Can't get his nose in there though.
Roy Sprague, he's such a great driver. Out of Lemoyne, it's good to see him make the trip down here to be here this week.
As you see, Cole Watts got put to the outside groove, and he's now moving backwards. Like I said, I think the outside groove isn't as great here. There's not a lot of grip, not a lot of banking, so it's hard to keep your speed up with no banking out there.
Does that make the right front just chew up or what?
I don't know about the right front, but it definitely not as much speed.
Roy Sprague still stuck on the outside. Jason Leck finally is able to get down. Single file for the first 15 or so drivers. Cam is out there in the lead. Chandler Myrick, good race for him. He's up there in the second position.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of figured Cam was going to try to jump to the lead and lead laps. Cam's a hard driver. He likes to lead laps, and he likes to be out front. Like I was saying earlier, though, it is funny to see all the different grooves that guys are running. Everybody wants that bottom groove, but how they approach that bottom groove is funny, because some of the guys kind of keep it center of that groove all the way through. Some guys get on the apron and stay there. Some of the guys are starting a little high and kind of crossing over in center and then drop into the apron. So we'll see what saves tires the most, because I think it's going to be a tire game towards the end.
Yeah, and in turn 1 and 2, the drivers are really getting down to that inside groove. As you can see, Plummer, they're below the yellow line. Matt Pangburn following Plummer up through.
Yeah, as you can see, Pangburn running that crossover line, but Plummer's just holding that apron so well he can't get that crossover done. As we're going to see, oh, we got some contact, and Chandler Myrick is going around.
Right in front of the field. It's parking lot in turn 2. Let's see exactly what happened there. It looked just like Plummer got underneath the left quarter of Chandler, got him turned around.
Yeah, Chandler left that door open, and
he did.
And Plummer just stuck it in there and didn't have enough time to woe it down, because Chandler come down and they met in the middle. I find that as a racing deal that both guys are fighting for the same position on the track.
And as we're riding on board with Plummer, and he left that door open just a little bit. Plummer wasn't scared. He put his nose in. It did get him turned around. Right on board here with Corey Robinson, just nowhere to go after people are checking up. We'll get this.
That's a hard hit right there.
We'll get this all cleaned up. Farmington Towing Truck, he's on his way out. Hopefully everybody gets their damage repaired and is back at it.
Lights are off on the pace car. They are getting ready to go green again this time by Jeremy.
Yeah, they're all double filed up now. Cam Childs, he did have a lead going from Pangburn. We'll see if he's able to continue that speed. Pangburn's going to be on his outside. Justin Guyu's right there in third, so that's awesome to see him up there so early. And to his outside, the 28, that's Barker. Good run for him so far.
Looks like they called off the green, and they're going to give an extra lap here, just get situated and get everybody lined up the right way. It's kind of hard to do iRacing sometime to get these restarts with people where they need to be, but the lights are off again, so looks like we might just have that one delayed yellow be going green.
Matt Mingo in the 5th position right now. Last week, where did he finish? Oh yeah, that's right, 3rd place. He had a top 3 last week.
Yeah, Matt's starting to heat up as we're going to go green here. Usually Matt's a good top 5 runner, and he's had some bad luck this year, but Matt, I think Matt's coming into it this year. He's starting to get fired back up and get his racing shoes on.
Yeah. Oh, and we have a caution already. I think the back end of the field was just not prepared. I know we gave that extra lap, but it looked like somebody got turned around at the back. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They were starting to stack up in 1 and 2.
Oh, Ethan Guptill hard into TJ Moore.
He's definitely got some damage. He's going to have to come into the pit to see what's going on. This will be a quick caution. We'll be right back with you. Nice quick cautions. We got to thank our sponsors. Well, we have a second. Farmington Towing, thank you guys so much. Sweats Concrete out of Albion, thank you. Always great sponsors. Looking forward to a great year, and it's been a great year so far. And Race Control is trying to do a single file restart now because of what's been going on. A couple guys up front wasn't prepared for that either, but we're gonna go green.
Yeah, they have a rule here. If you can't get more than a lap in after a caution, that they go single file starts. Which, hey, you guys want to race side by side? You got to work for it. So you don't want single file restarts. Give each other room, race clean, right?
Exactly. Be patient. Take that extra lap. Get to the inside of somebody, or go around on the outside. You just got to be patient.
Yeah, and as we saw, everybody's fighting for that bottom groove. Ethan tried to jump to that bottom groove, and they were already kind of stacked up in front of him. He just run over TJ Moore.
Yeah, Adam Jocelyn and Kinney shuffle to the outside. That outside groove, like you said earlier. Now he gets him room in front of Sprague. Gets down. Single file for the most of the guys here now.
Looking behind Roy Sprague. You got Jeremy Douglas behind Roy. Jeremy rocking that new paint scheme this week. That's a sharp looking machine right there. Hopefully he can get it up front.
Yeah, and Roy with that bright yellow machine, it's pretty easy to follow. Douglas is trying to do it. Hugging that inside line just like everybody. Gets a little loose off of 4.
Yeah, as I stated before, I got out there and got a chance to practice with some of these guys, and if you get that apron just right, you hit that yellow line, and that yellow line is slick. So coming out of turn 4 can really be treacherous, especially with the pit lane entrance the way it is right there.
Cam's got the inside working. He's almost got over a half a second lead of Gayu right now. Then it's a second back to Mingo. Mingo's in the 3rd position, and Pangburn is all over him.
Yeah, it's nice to see Justin Gayu up front there. He's usually a pretty good contender, just has a bad luck. He's always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, and there we see Jake Plummer get into Chandler Myrick again. Chandler trying to protect that bottom, but man, he just couldn't close the hole in time.
It looked like he let off coming out of the corner, or he was washing up the track and had to flutter the gas, and Plummer wasn't expecting it. Let's see here. Yeah, it's I mean, what do you call that?
Man, it's hard because you're both fighting for the same position. It looks like Chandler just missed the bottom. He wanted to get down there. You can see, look at the wheel he's putting in that car, trying to get it back down. And in return, it slowed him up. If you just I think if you would have stayed in the groove he was in, let it ride up the track instead of trying to fight it down so hard, I think he would have kept his speed and gotten back down in front of Plummer the next corner. But
yeah, he definitely would have. We're on a quick commercial break. Farmington Towing, we got to thank you. Sweats Concrete, we got to thank you. But we're going to be coming back to Take the Green. We're not even going to a commercial. Got to love technology.
Yeah,
how was your Doughboy?
Doughboy was delicious. This place makes fabulous Doughboys.
Yeah, if you have time, everybody, you just go down and get one. But we're going to come and take the green here. Matt Mingo in the 3rd position, right behind Cam. Cam gets a good jump. Leaves the door open.
I was going to say, Matt Mingo following suit, getting underneath Justin Gayu and working his way around. I think you're going to find Matt Mingo's going to be pretty hungry here. Matt's a hard charger. He likes to lead laps. He likes to be out front too. So it's going to be pretty interesting when he gets to Cam.
Oh, and Pangburn gets into Cook.
Oh, we have another parking lot here.
Bad wreck. Turn 2. It looked like Pangburn just got underneath of Cook. Let's see exactly what happened in the middle of 1 and 2. 3. It looked like 3 wide there to me. What do you see?
Well, I see 2 guys fighting on the inside line. The other guy slid up kind of hard, and I don't think they expected to be 3 wide. They weren't really 3 wide hard, but oh man, what a hit for Keegan Kinney onto Bo Locke. Bo Locke in the air on his hood.
we're going to have to make sure that he's okay. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Farmington Towing Truck's on his way. And race control has stepped in again. What happened to the double file restarts? They have gone away.
Yeah, I think you're going to find he's trying to get laps in here, Jeremy. I think you're going to find that he doesn't like caution laps and wants to see some green flag runs. He wants to see some longer runs and see what guys really can do on a longer run.
Yeah, he came across the radio and he did not sound happy.
As you see, Adam Jocelyn jumping quick inside of Jeremy Douglas. Adam Jocelyn coming from the tail of the field to work his way into the top 5 already.
Yeah, he was fast. He was fast in the heat. He was fast in practice. And clearly, he's fast in the feature. Starting at the rear of the field, like you said, all the way up to the 5th position. That's good for him. Douglas way low. TJ Moore trying to go around him.
Like I said before, you're going to see some of these guys that don't normally run towards the front, up front, just because of the way that the shuffle works and avoiding the wrecks. Look at Jeremy Douglas and TJ Moore. TJ Moore is usually pretty quick first thing in the race and then falls back pretty hard, but TJ is staying up there. He's done well tonight.
He definitely has. Barker, he's always fast. And Mingo, they're in the top 4.
Yeah, I've seen William Barker with a lot of speed this year, just caught up. You know, it's one of those guys. Him and Justin both right there running right nose to tail. They're both guys that have been out front, been quick, and just caught up in wrong place at the wrong time.
Most of the field now is strung out perfectly for single file. Like the race control said, single file restarts, they just want to get some green flags, and I think you have to do that from time to time just to get everybody calmed down. And as of right now, look at that, Douglas in the 6th position. He's usually running mid-pack to the end of the, and now he's up there in the top 6. And TJ Moore, same thing, out of Anson. He's in the 7th position, but he wants that 6th position from Douglas. And Bo Locke, look at that. He's in the 8th position.
Surprising to see Bo up that high after being airborne in the last caution.
His pit crew did a good job, though. It was, you know, a couple caution laps. He's still up there in the top 10. So good race for him so far, even though he was caught up in that incident.
We've seen Jake Plummer. Jake Plummer's been to the rear twice for being involved in incidents, and he's still inside the top 10. As we see TJ Moore take that position from Jeremy Douglas.
Yep, like you said earlier in that second groove, I think Douglas just got sucked out to the outside and gave the position to TJ as he was under. But that's what it is. It's, you know, clean driving. That's what you want to do. Give that other guy some room.
Cole Watts trying to make his way back to the field after that first accident. He's got quite a bit of damage on the nose still, that thing. So he might be stopping some air into the airbox. He might be running a little hot, and I don't know if we'll see him contend here until later in the race and maybe get some of that damage fixed.
Yeah, and Keegan Kenny, the one that rear-ended Bo, he's got some front-end damage, but he's still in the 11th position. Like you said earlier, I think some of these guys that, you know, don't usually run up in the top, they're up there just because of that outside groove.
Chandler Myrick running 14th. He's already looks like a lap down, Jeremy.
Yeah, he's the first car on the lap down, so if there is another caution, he'll be able to get his lap back and be right there in contention. Matthew Pangburn all over the bumper of Myrick. He wants a position.
Yeah, them boys right there are fighting for lucky dog, so I think you'll find that they're going to be kind of aggressive with each other and trying to get that position. As you see Jason Levesque pointing his nose inside, trying to get there as well. He wants in on the action.
He does, and now that he's only one position away, so if the caution comes out, he's going to be the lucky dog. It's pretty easy to go a lap down here with a short track.
As you see, actually, Ethan Guptill is now the first car down, a lap down, Jeremy.
He is, and he had the major damage earlier in the race. And now he's like in that outside groove. He's shuffling back, and Adam Jocelyn's right there. It's good for Guptill though. If he's got some damage, he's just trying to stay out of the way. But he's in the points lead, so he wants to get as many points as possible.
Yeah, you can't blame a man for being out there and running laps and just keeping his points alive. But man, he is far off the pace right now.
Yeah, that wreck earlier definitely didn't do him any good. And here's Douglas trying to get by him, driving his Marine Corps racing suit.
Jeremy's looking very smooth, very comfortable tonight.
It's a good run, top 10 position right now. Bowlock getting underneath the Guptill. Guptill staying out of the way, so that's good.
Yeah, everybody's just freight training. Ethan's being considerate, and he knows he's a lap down. He's I think you'll see him go in on as he gets tagged.
As he gets tagged, Kinney got into him, and instead of making the caution come out, he's just going to take a trip down pit road. That's heads up driving right there. I mean, if you don't bring out the caution, you know you're already a lap down, you have damage, just go through the pit, come out the other side.
As you saw there, Chandler Myrick a little slow off the corner. Them guys bobbled up behind him.
This is a good green flag run that we've got going.
It is a very good green flag run. It's starting to show. It's starting to show who's tire saving and who's not. People are starting to slow down. You see Adam Jocelyn there. Adam Jocelyn's taking a little bit wider entry to the corner compared to everybody else and letting it kind of float down in. I think you're going to find the longer this run goes, the faster Adam's going to be.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he's got at the end. Everybody's single file now. Some are running the very low side of 1 and 2. Some are, up half a groove, like Cam right there, and then they dive underneath to come out of 2.
Matt Mingo having a great run again this week after his top 3 last week. You can see the wheel that Cam is putting into that thing in front of him. Man, I hate to say it, but I think Cam's going to burn that thing off. As you see Mingo just center of the corner is absolutely all over Cam.
Yeah, and that's just given the time for Barker to get up here too and fight for it. We're going to have a top 3 under a blanket.
William Barker looking a little hungry under Matt Mingo here. It's good to see William Barker up here. William's always a great guy. He's fun to be around and fun to race with. I've raced a lot with William, and good to see him having a great run tonight.
And Mr. Roy Sprague staying out of the way, and Cam, they touched coming down the backstretch. Obviously, Roy's got some right front damage. I don't know if he just wasn't able to, hold it up there, or Cam came a little bit high, didn't realize that Roy had that much damage.
Yeah, you look at that right front of Roy Sprague, that tire's out there. That's not good. He's got a ton of nose damage. That's making that thing really, really off the pace.
He's trying to stay out of the way, and Moore is going to go to his inside. Roy, yeah, he stays out of the way, so he knows. He's been racing a while.
It's still funny to see the different the lanes that people are taking here. TJ's kind of keeping her up there. Oh, he dips down a little that time, but he's been keeping it up and taking a nice wide exit. I don't know if that's helping him save the right front or not, but back up to the front. Matt Mingo still just in the tire tracks of Cam Childs.
Yeah, never since then. Now Jocelyn's right there too. We're going to have and here we go. Mingo's underneath a Cam. Coming out of 3 and 4.
I don't think you're going to see Mingo make that pass on entry like that. Just because look at the wheel he's going to put in it to make it work. They get together a little bit there. I think that's the only way he's going to go around Cam. Now Cam's on the outside groove. He may get shuffled back if Barker can fill the hole, and he can't. Cam closes the door, takes out the pit cone.
And now he wants the position back. Is he going to move Mingo? He files in behind. And you can see the Barker just close the gap.
Barker, I think and Adam Jocelyn jumps to the inside of Barker as Barker lets them boys battle it out. And you can see Barker. Barker knows there's no one behind. He's just going to follow back in line and let them move each other around and
Oh,
Oh,
no!
contact. Adam Jocelyn going around.
It looked like him and Cam coming down the backstretch just get together.
We have a caution here, Jeremy. Adam Jocelyn absolutely sideways going into turn 2. I don't know how he didn't back that thing back in front of the field.
And this is going through 1 and 2. Cam's taking the upper groove. Jocelyn fills a hole.
Cam really pinching him.
Yeah.
Adam has nowhere to go. They make contact, and Adam hits binders and goes around. Yeah, hard contact going into
Very
turn
hard.
3 there.
Hopefully he can get into the pit and get that repaired. We're going to get under caution here. Farmington towed truck is not needed. And we'll make that a non-quick caution because it is time for pits. Most of the field is coming, if not all of them.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of guys come in right now. I don't know if they're going to take tires this early, Jeremy. A lot of guys might just take fuel here. We'll see. We'll see what Adam Jocelyn's going to do.
Mingo's taking tires, right sides only.
Adam Jocelyn taking right sides. So I guess the window is open to take these tires. I personally probably would have waited for at least another caution, but who knows? We had a good long green flag run there, so we might not get any more cautions.
Yeah, that was almost 40 laps of green flag. If we get that one more time, we're going to be at the end of the race. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And race control has said, because of the green flag run that they had, double file restarts are back.
And it looks like TJ Moore back out front. Did DJ take tires? Did he come in?
You know, I didn't see. I don't know if he did come in. Maybe it was just fuel. Maybe he's waiting for that next caution to just take tires.
Matt Mingo disposes of him very quickly. Leaves Barker the inside, and Barker just trying to get around TJ now.
Plummer and Watts get together coming out of 2. Douglas is right there, hoping something happens and gets another position.
Yeah, Jeremy's sitting here licking his chops. Wants to get up there, but kind of being cautious as well, because if they get together, it's going to take him as well.
TJ Moore is stuck on the outside. Jocelyn was able to get underneath him.
That's a very good example of getting stuck on that outside. Cole is doing a very good job at holding that outside groove back there. You don't see a lot of guys hold that outside groove and keep his position on the outside there.
We have another caution. Caution is out the back of the field. Let's see exactly what happened here. Who's with Bo and Cook? Oh, Kinney just rams into Cook and gets him sideways.
Yeah, it looks like Cook was going to let Bo go and try to get the crossover, but Kinney just absolutely threw that thing in there. And Cook does a great job of getting out of the way and not collecting the field.
And you know what that means?
Single file restart, Jeremy.
That's
we
it.
are Matt Mingo, his first time tonight starting single file as the leader. Lights are off. We are going green right now.
91 laps complete, single file restart. Matt Mingo leading. If this goes green, I don't know. Is anybody going to have time to catch him? He was fast.
Well, tires are a big factor now too, Jeremy. There's a lot of guys behind him that took those 2 tires and might have time to save now that they've worked their way up into the top 5.
And Adam Jocelyn able to make quick work of Barker. Barker
Barker
was
gives
not
him
a
the
fan.
bumper back.
He does. Jocelyn able to save it, coming out of 3 and 4. Back to single file. Jocelyn pulling away a little bit. TJ Moore, what a good run for him in the 4th position.
Yeah, same with
Plummer. Plummer's right up there
Plummer.
too.
Yeah, Plummer. We haven't seen Plummer up front a lot this year. He did quite a bit last year, but this year he just kind of struggled.
Cam wants a position from Cole. Cam on the very low side, trying to take that position away. They get together a little bit. Morse just waiting, newcomer. Spencer Morse, good run for him, top 10.
Cam still beating and banging with Cole Watts here. Cole just trying to get clear and get back into that bottom groove. You still see Cole has a bunch of damage on the nose of that thing. I'm kind of surprised his team didn't try to fix that under yellow.
I think with that quick caution, he just took his tires and fuel and got back out there. That damage, that right front damage, hopefully it doesn't look like it's hurting him that bad. I mean, he's on the outside groove and he's still in the 8th position.
Yeah, he's going to roll over here for Spencer Morris and give him position, try to get back to that bottom. But he was doing a hell of a job out there on the outside groove, holding his position. You haven't seen a lot of guys do that here tonight.
With almost 25 laps to go, look at TJ Moore, top 5.
Yeah, he's got some damage there on the right front. I don't know if that's going to affect him here in this later of this run, but Cam Childs is looking kind of hungry behind him.
Yeah, and newcomer Spencer Morris, he's right there too.
Matt Mingo still leading this race, putting Ethan Guptill another lap down with ease.
And Ethan just wisely just moving out of the way. Let those boys run. Oh, and we got Spencer Morris on the outside. Cam on the inside. Is Cam going to try to make a pick with the slower Guptill? And he does.
Oh, that was actually TJ Moore on the outside there. TJ dropping back 3 or 4 positions, getting stuck behind the lap car of Ethan Guptill.
Yeah, it looked like Cam just made a pick. He knew he had the opportunity, and he's been racing a long time, so he knows how to do it.
Tough break for TJ Moore there. Now, Roy Sprague getting lapped, not giving the leaders the outside groove there. It's a little odd. Usually you roll over to the outside, not the inside.
Maybe something happened. You know, that Trenton Bridge Lobster Pound, number 59, Roy Sprague, just didn't see him coming. He was racing. Now he's on the outside groove.
I was really expecting to see Adam Jocelyn take off and go chase down Matt Mingo. But William Barker staying right there with Adam Jocelyn after he gave him the bumper. I didn't see what happened there to get Barker a little fired up, but he is not letting Adam out of his sight.
No, and I think if he gets back to his bumper, he's probably going to use his.
Yeah, we may see some fireworks in the closing laps here. William Barker clearly wasn't happy.
No, and under 20 laps to go. Spencer Morse all over the bumper of Cam Childs, just waiting for the opportunity.
And you can hear Spencer stays off the throttle quite a long time here. He's using that apron to get it to turn up off the corner, but he's still covering Cam all over his rear bumper.
Yeah, he's had a really good heat race. He had so far a really good feature right in the top 6. I hope he continues with Tater Chip Racing Series. Oh, and he gets into he gets in the back of Guptill right there. Guptill just way off the pace, just trying to stay as high as possible, and Morris just got into him.
You got to applaud the guy for being out here making laps and trying to save his championship run. But man, is he gonna total a car in the process?
Is he up to race speed? Like, what's the minimum here before race control steps in and black flags you?
Oh, I don't know if there's actually a race speed here, but TJ Moore into the back of Cole Watts.
Gets him sideways. Moore is able to continue. Gayu gets the position on the outside. Is he able to make it stick? Eesh.
Man, TJ's just falling hard right now. I don't know if he's driving over his head after he got stuck on the outside groove and used it as a pick or what, but he is falling back. Barker is right there trying to get Adam Jocelyn back.
Yeah, with under 13 laps to go now, does he have the time to get up there and move him, or is he going to try to make a clean pass? Earlier, when Jocelyn was able to get around him, he wasn't happy, so I'm pretty sure if he gets up to him, he's going to use his bumper. Michael Saylor off the pace, running the high side, just trying to stay out of the way of these leaders.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Michael Saylor. He was up front for a while. I don't know if he got caught up in something or accidentally took some tires or something real early, but man, tough break for him. He was having a real good run up front.
Yeah, and he's got a little bit of damage on the front bumper. Maybe the air's just not getting to it now.
As you see, Justin Gayu still up there in the top 10. We'll go back to the leader here. Leader getting ready to put another car lap down.
10 laps to go, coming to 9 to go. He's definitely got a commanding lead over Jocelyn, but Barker is all over Jocelyn. Pulling away just a little bit, especially off the corner.
I think Adam says, yep, it's time to go. The pay window's open, 9 laps to go. I think you're going to see Adam Jocelyn make a hard charge right now. He was probably saving a little bit, making sure he didn't overheat his tires. But Spencer Morse still looking hungry up here, trying to get back onto Cole Watts. TJ Moore making another run to come back up to these guys, to try to get a pass going as he collides the outside wall a little bit.
Morse really using all of the track, trying to stay underneath that cone out of 4. Look how low he's getting in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
He wants a piece of that action. Them boys are battling in front of him, and he wants in on it. He wants to make another pass. He wants to go forward.
Oh, and him and Cam get together,
Contact.
come in the front stretch. Shuffling Cam now.
Spencer's gonna make quick work of that. TJ Moore giving Cam Childs the bumper as well.
Wow, with under 5 to go, I mean, all bets are off.
Yeah,
Cook.
Cam's just gonna roll over, jump back in line here, and try to collect it and see if he can make any positions back.
Yeah, he's got a top 10 going. Doesn't want to make it worse. Going to be coming to 3 to go. Riding on board with Jocelyn. Matt Mingo had a little connection issue, and all of a sudden he's right in front of him.
Like I said, I figured Adam was saving. He was kind of riding a little bit, just waiting for that last 10 laps to pounce, maybe hoping for a caution. But he is on Mingo's bumper. Oh, gave Mingo the bumper.
Mingo able to keep it going. Going to be coming to 2 to go now. Jocelyn all over there. He's there. He wants it.
Is Adam Jocelyn going to try to make a last lap move like Max Cookson did a few races ago to Rick Thompson Jr.? Is he going to put up a good fight and try to make it clean? He's looking to the outside. He wants the outside, but there's lap cars.
There was a lap car. He wasn't able to continue it, but he's still there. Final lap, coming to take the checkers.
These lap cars trying not to play a factor, trying to get out of the way. Bolock way up on the racetrack. Matty Mingo's going to bring this thing home.
Jocelyn second, Barker third, Plummer, what a great top 5 for him. Cole Watson's in the 5th position, and newcomer Spencer Morse right there in 6th. What a great run for those guys. To come into the Tater Chip Racing Series, first time, pull out a top 6, and look at this, Matt Mingo takes home the victory, and he led 49 laps. Jocelyn in 2nd. He led a couple laps, and Barker in 3rd.
I think you'll actually find this is Barker's first time in the top 3. He's been running with us for like 3 years, and this is his first top 3.
Let's send it down to Victory Lane.
All right, folks, we are going to send it down here to our guest announcer, Rick Thompson Jr., our defending champion, down in Victory Lane. Give us just 1 second here. We'll send it down to him.
I think this is first top 3 of the year. So how'd it go, bud?
Well, this is the first top 3 I've had in the 3 years I've raced in this division. But no, I had a hell of a car for once in my life. Didn't get in a wreck, which was a plus. So finally proud to, say I got a podium in this league.
So it must have been hard to stay out of the wrecks. I mean, it seemed like for a while there. I mean, they couldn't even get a lap in. And that big one at the beginning where like second got spun, I thought just about everyone was going to be in it. But you guys all avoided it, and now you're rolling on to third. So who you got to thank?
Well, first off, I got to thank my wife for actually putting up my bullshit. Coming down here nightly doing this shit, and no, just other than that, my friends, everybody, racing me clean, having a good time, and definitely Caleb for giving us this good league to race every Wednesday.
Oh, and just one last thing. I just got it through my my little PA headset. How was it driving through the grass under yellow? Was there any bumps down there?
Oh, there was a couple bumps. There was a cone. Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely fun.
Now, do you think that might have picked up some grass put on the left side, maybe give you a little bit of left side weight?
Well, that post race tech will check that. I'm really praying, it all fell out, but it worked out in my favor for a little bit.
All right, hopefully you did a couple shuffles, and we're gonna send down to Adam Joslin in second place here, bud. Second, I think in a row, or at least second.
Pretty good at that.
In a row. So he haven't ran with us since last year, other than last weekend, I think, or last week. Ran really close to championship, former champion, and yeah, how'd it feel to finally get a top 3 and be here?
Well, I got a girlfriend now, so that's why I wasn't on for a month, because I didn't have any internet. But yeah, it feels good to finish second again. I've gotten pretty good at that in the last year.
No, I mean, it must really be like a sting to get beat by Matt Mingo, though. I mean, that's...
Oh man, I was licking my chops. That race was up and down. At first, I thought I was going to start pole, and I messaged Caleb, and I'm like, "Hey, is Ethan starting in the back?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then he gave me an EOL, and I was kind of sad because I forgot about last week where the top 3 goes to the back. And then I thought my tires were really good in that long run, and Cam Childs, I don't know, I think he forgot where he was going on the straightaway and didn't like where I was and took me out. But that happens. Sorry to William for the dive bomb. I wanted to get yelled at again for running on the apron.
Yeah, that wreck with Cam, that was something there, but you really made a good charge. I think that was, 35 laps to go from just about last to second. And you almost won the thing. And if it were me, Mingo would have eaten grass on the last lap. So I give you patience on that one.
Yeah, if it was Ethan, he probably would have ate grass too.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, we know. We pick on Ethan. But shout out Spencer Morris, top 6. We can throw the mic to him for a second.
Yeah, throw it down to Spencer.
Yeah, I just
That's
joined
it.
Victory Lane because it's been a while since I've been here. First time running the league tonight, the Tater Chip Racing Series, and we had a really good run. Adam did some coaching for me in a test session, shared my screen, and I talked to Caleb before the race, and he said, basically keep your nose on it, and you'll have a good run. And we got into a GOM early, but very, very proud to end up with a top 10, and we raced our way back and got a lucky dog, and this is fun. I know what I'm doing every Wednesday night that this is running. This is a blast.
So we're gonna see you next week then.
Absolutely, I'm all in now. This is a ton of fun. I can't believe I wasn't doing it sooner. So yeah, you got a regular now.
All right, that's good to hear. We need all the people we can get. Especially after losing the big dog, of course. iRacing tries to keep you down. But Adam, you got anybody you want to thank?
Oh, I don't have any sponsors signed yet this year. So just Oxford County Homes, and I don't even know what I'm racing yet. So yeah, them.
Oh, I heard Tater Chip was going to put you into a super late model, but we'll have to work that out later on. Down here to the winner, Matt Mingo. For once, you didn't choke it. I'm very surprised. I had money on it. I think Las Vegas just lost $2 million. So how do you feel?
I don't even know. Like I heard there was a rumor there was a bet involved. I won't say who, but I think it might have been the 2 race officials that they were betting that I was gonna choke. And not gonna lie, I was in on it too, betting against myself. It's very surprised to be here.
Yeah, it was really hard to do a bet though when we both thought the same problem was going to happen.
Yeah.
But for once, you kept the right front on, you kept the right rear on, and you kept the body on. Which, all 3 of those together, I don't think you've ever done. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean the body, it's got to at least have some left front damage. So I mean we can't count that one out. Maybe some work for next week.
And I think this is a good points day for you. I know it was a good points day for Cole Watts. I mean, Guptill getting into that wreck early really did big points implication, and then finishing like 4 laps down. That must have really just had you focused on getting front and getting those points. So you think you're going to make a charge?
I mean, obviously we're gonna try to. I mean, somebody got themselves banned, but
Yeah,
he's
I-
got points for
Brian.
everyone else.
I don't know who that was, but I've
Don't know
heard
either.
they're a pretty good looking guy. So you got anybody
Question.
on to thank?
I obviously got to thank Caleb and the boys, all you guys that race in this. Bengo's Barbecue, Hopkins Stearns Racing, Nitro Trailers, and Haslam Septic.
All right, then I really need to put you on the spot here. So if you
And
decided,
Roy Sprague, gotta
Right.
thank him.
where are you going to race your street stock this year?
I don't goddamn know.
No, you know. You got to announce it.
I don't know. Probably a little Wisconsin, a little bit Speedway.
It's going to be all Speedway, don't lie. All right, there's your winner. There's your whole top 3, and we'll send it back to Caleb in the booth.
All right, folks, thank you for tuning in. Gotta send a special thanks to Sweats Concrete and Farmington Towing for always keeping this going here. And of course, Jeremy Douglas Broadcasting for what they do here to keep us on YouTube and for you guys to see. With Ethan Guptill having a bad night tonight, that puts us with 3 races left to go and only 9 points separating the first and second place in points. Can he keep it, or is Cole Watts going to pull an offset? Tune in to find out.